everyone! Thanks for joining in for our Boys and Girls Clubs of the Fox Valley virtual programming videos. My name is Miss Chelsea. I work at the Downtown Club here in Appleton. For today's art project, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So we are going to create our own dragon today. But rather than picking our own designs and colors, we are going to roll a dice to see what we will be using. Before I forget, we want to grab our materials so that we're ready to go. So for today, you will need a blank piece of paper. If you have colored and that's the only one you have, that's perfectly fine. Just remember that we will be doing a lot of coloring today, so you want to make sure that they show up. You will also need your coloring supplies, so markers, pencils, colored pencils, crayons. You will also need to go look around your house and look through your board games to see if you can find a die. So we will be using this to roll to see what kind of characteristics our dragon will have. If you can't find a die, that's perfectly okay. You can always have another member of your family or friend randomly guess the numbers for you, or you could write down numbers 1 through 6 on small pieces of paper and pick them out of a hat or a bowl. So, the other thing you will need is our little dragon roll guide. I will make sure to include this in the video so that you can pause it and write down the answers to what you rolled. Anyway, let's roll and see what's going to turn out for my dragon.
Our first step is to roll twice to find the color of our dragon. So my first roll was a 4, which is the color blue. And my second roll was a 6, which is the color purple. Next, we will choose whether our dragon has spikes or horns. For my dragon, I chose spikes. Now we need to roll to see how many spikes or horns our dragon has. I rolled a 4, so he will have 4 spikes. Next, we're rolling to see if our dragon has wings. I rolled a 6, which means my dragon does have wings. Now we get to choose our dragon's pattern, zigzags, spots, or stripes. I chose zigzags. And now we get to roll to see how many of those zigzags we have. So I rolled a 4 and a 3, which adds up to 7 zigzags. Now we're going to roll twice to find the color of our dragon's fire. I rolled 4 for blue, and then I rolled 5 for green. I know I went pretty fast through our rolling instructions there, so if you need to pause the screen here in order to read a little better or take your time, please do so. Now we get to create our dragon.
So that project took me a little bit longer than our normal ones do, so I did cut a little bit of the video. You saw me finish my dragon. I decided to name him Bruno, and Bruno lives in a cave and is piles of gold. And if you can see in the bottom there, he has a little spider friend. And right now he's upset at his spider friend because he keeps trying to decorate the cave with cobwebs. I can't wait to see all of your projects and how your dragons turned out and what their names are and where they're living. I hope you enjoyed this project not only because of your amazing artistic talents, but also because it was kind of fun to roll the dice and take a chance on what your dragon would look like. This is a game that's really adaptable to anything you're interested in. So if you decide to adapt the game, please, as always, share what you made. I'd love to see how you took my activity and made it your own. Anyway, that ends our art project for today. Thank you for joining in. As always, I'm very proud of you for trying something new and for continuing to learn and grow even while we have to stay at home. I hope you tune in for the next video. I wish all of you the best, and I'll see you soon.